There we go.
Play it.
PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. You and what I said. PlayStation ain't dead.
Hey!
Ho, ho, ho.
Good,
It's an appropriate response right there.
good evening, everybody. Oh man, it's what was it, episode 11?
11.
11.
11.
Oh yeah. How's you guys doing?
Hey, we're doing good. I'm doing good, man. Getting ready for the holidays. It's Christmas Eve if y'all celebrate that. So
Is that
definitely
a thing?
I don't know. I'm just gonna make it a thing. It's I don't know if it's a thing or not, but it's Eve. So yeah,
When it
I'm doing
falls
good.
on a
I'm ready for-
Saturday. It's a long weekend.
yeah. I'm actually ready for holidays to be over personally.
Oh man, I still got to put everything under the tree.
Yeah.
But I'm done with my shopping. Got that done. I went out this morning and grabbed all the candy for the stockings.
Mhm.
Yeah, I never did stockings back in Panama, but I don't know. I picked up the tradition, the habit, whatever you want to call it here. And I got this little story I want to tell before we get started here. It's a Christmas story, sort of. Really, I don't know. My daughter, she had a school function where we went and we built what is it, gingerbread houses. It was like a family thing. Anyway, we use graham crackers, and they set you down at this table, and you got all these ingredients, and they got another table, and you got all these ingredients over there. So anyway, I went to the other table to get some ingredients, and I got cock blocked by this Augustus Gloop looking little first grader. I was gonna pudgy kid. This little pudgy kid. So I showed up, and they had some Ghirardelli squares. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but they're fancy European chocolates. And there were 8 of them when I showed up. And I'll let the kid go first because he's a kid. There were 8 of them. And by the time this kid's pudgy fat fingers got through, there's just one left. I didn't have enough to make windows. But anyway, I kept an eye on the kid as he went back to his table because I wanted to see what he was going to put him on his house. He didn't put him on his house. He just ate
He just ate him. Put him down his mouth. That's what he did.
Oh man.
You should have taken a handful of those little jelly bells or whatnot that used for decoration. Just start chucking it at him.
No man. And then naturally I wanted to see what his
And then
mother
call him a
looked like.
turd.
I can't start fights with first graders.
You little turd.
There's too many adults around.
Hey, we just call him a Willie Madison.
I wanted to see his mom because he's I wanted to see his mom. She wasn't a large woman, but she was big. She was like a 6 foot plus Amazon thick looking woman. Face like a horse though. But anyway. Hey, that's is that Christmas story? That's my Christmas story.
It is very, very Christmas. Yes.
She probably plays for the WNBA. Horse face, 6 foot. That's all. I know.
The Phoenix WNBA team is pretty good, from what I understand.
She probably hates America too.
All right. So anyway, tonight on the show we have Doc High. I first encountered Doc years ago in the Collections of America group, and this guy. First time I saw him, and every time I saw him, anything the guy posted, he's always selling something. So I guess it's safe to say he's one of them filthy resellers, as it were. But I'm excited to ask him about his collection, what he's got going on in the background. So without further ado, let's bring him out, ladies and gentlemen. Doc, hi.
Hey.
What up?
What's going on, man?
What's up, fellas?
How you doing, Doc?
The green room.
Yeah, from the green room. Came to see about that 6 foot horse.
She was not attractive. I mean, and she had a bunch of other kids with her. I don't know. I was expecting a large woman, but no, she was just thick.
Yeah.
shit built like a shit brick house, as they say.
I gotta see
Like
it.
a brick.
You should bring it up at the next parent teacher conference that you don't
Yeah,
want to go to.
Or
And-
maybe the next podcast.
Exactly.
All right. Well, Doc, now, Doc, I primarily know you, like I said, from the Collections for America face group. You've been selling on there forever. What I want to know is it all selling? Is it all flipping? Or do you got a collection of your own?
No, what I got is an abundance of children. You know what I mean? So reselling offsets. You know what I mean? I like to keep my money from work in the house. You know what I mean? Oh,
Doc,
hold on a minute. Here I go. There I go. You stay there. Yeah, I like to keep my money from work in the house, and I like to keep my money from games in the games. You know, I don't like to mix the two. So if I resell something, it goes back into the collection. You know what I mean? So I'm
But do the kids fight you to keep the games because they want the games?
It's crazy because my kids, like I got four, like I said, I got 5 kids. All my boys play sports and Grand Theft Auto, so that's a cheap
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Alright.
And my daughter, she just stays on her iPad 24/7, doesn't talk, doesn't eat, doesn't sleep. Just
Dude,
Yeah,
I got
Just keep them away the JRPG habit, and then you'll be able to keep selling those
yeah,
games.
I'll be
Yeah.
all right. But no, I've been collecting since like before I even knew what collecting was for real. Like ever since I was a kid, and I got my first Nintendo 64. Like I was weird. I didn't want nobody to touch the boxes. You know, I'm keeping the boxes. My mom was like, "Hey, throw that away." I'm like, "No, don't do that. Don't do that. We cool right now, Mom. I'm like, don't touch mine."
Man, I wish
You know what I mean?
somebody told me that when I was young, man. Just like keep that stuff because
Yeah,
I
I just
have everything.
I'm just
Still
OCD.
I still have it all, man. I took it all out of the
I'm just
attic.
OCD because like I'm like when I take it out the system, like what I'm gonna do with this cartridge? Like, you know what I mean? Like I got
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I'm just OCD about it. So yeah, just one day somebody came, they was like, "Hey man, this stuff is worth some money." I'm like, "Is it?" And ever since then, it took off. Like I bought a Halo Xbox 360, like the Halo 3 Xbox 360 from the pawn shop for like $20. Had a bad disk drive. I fixed it. Then I was playing it. Somebody came. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to one of my friends. He was like, "Oh man, that's the Halo." He said, "I'll give you $90 for that." And I'm like, $90? I paid 20. Yeah, let me.
Yeah.
I'll
take that come up.
Yeah. So then I got an extra $70 in my pocket. I'm like, hold on, is this really how this works? And ever since then, you know what I mean?
oh man, when that little light goes on and you mean I can buy it cheap, then I
Right.
can
You
sell
know?
it for more, and then I can buy more and then sell it. It's just
Yeah, it is. I'm like 16 years old taking games to school that I got at the pawn shop for. You know what I mean? Like, hey.
No one ever screwed that bulb into my head because I have everything since I was like 5 years old. I can't sell a goddamn thing.
no, man. Yeah,
My mom asked me this morning, "What do you want for Christmas?" I said, "I need a bigger basement."
Yeah.
What I need.
You know what?
Extension on a basement. Bigger
I need a
basement.
bigger basement.
yeah. She gives you a shovel. Get to work.
Keep digging.
So when it comes to collecting, Doc, what consoles do you have in your collection?
I have the oldest console in my collection is well, I do have an Atari. I never play it, so I forget about it. But
yeah,
I guess
leave
the-
that Atari alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let that
I mean-
thing click dust.
yeah, you know, I got CDO. The oldest one that I actually really play though is NES. You know what I mean? But I'm a big RPG fan, so like NES, Super Nintendo, I pretty much just got all RPGs, a few extra games on there. But Genesis, RPGs. I really don't have anything other than RPGs on older systems. But then you get up to like PS1, that's when I kind of branch out to like third person games and first person and other stuff than that. But I'm a big RPG collector.
So number wise, how
Right.
big is the collection? How many games you got?
Price Charting has it at $209,000.
I wasn't talking dollars. I was talking number of games and shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, number of games probably. I think last time I checked it, I don't know, I'm out adding stuff to it. It's probably around 8,000, 9,000 games.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
damn.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
What are you currently playing right now as far as system? What's your your go-to system?
I'm playing PS5 right now just because like I said, I had a situation come up, so kind of had to pack up a lot of my stuff right now. But I'm playing PS5 mainly right now, so I got a little game. I brought. Matter of fact, I brought it to talk about it. But yeah, a little game called Relay I've been playing.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
What game?
Okay.
It's called Relay.
Relayer. I don't think I know this one.
I haven't
but
played
then
that
again-
one yet.
Yeah,
How
I haven't
is
played it either.
It's
Then I get out.
good.
You can talk about
Like
it
a
now.
mech-
You can talk about it later.
Yeah,
You
it's like
already
it's like a
brought it
mech.
up.
I know it's a mech game.
Well, yep. Well, I mean, little.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. It's definitely not what I expected. Like I knew it was gonna be a mech RPG, but it's the characters. It's anime. Like it's an anime mech RPG. So like you have like you don't have really cutscenes. You have like those anime. It's like a visual novel style kind of with the cutscenes. You have two animated people talking or a group of animated people talking, and they just a lot of dialogue. Dialogue can get a little winded sometimes, but I mean, little strategy.
Is it
mech
is it technical in the mech aspect of it, or
Uh,
like easy to get into?
Yeah, I mean, I don't find it like I've definitely played way more technical strategy RPGs. It's
Mhm.
pretty much just you pick your class, you level your class up, you go out there and just fight. It's pretty
Right.
pretty easy to jump into as far as
Gotcha.
strategy RPGs go.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
definitely what I need to check out.
And
What's-
I mean, like, and another reason I brought it because it's not a common game. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's nothing rare. You can hop on eBay and grab a copy, but you're only gonna find probably like 3 or 4 copies on eBay anytime.
Yep.
Doc, every game we talk about on the show is super rare, so that
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that's why I say I wouldn't call it rare. I call it super rare. No,
So,
it really, it
Doc,
really is. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
What is your current focus right now? What game or what consoles or games are you chasing consoles for? Or consoles are you chasing games for? Mainly. What's the hot shit for you?
What I finally decided to do, because I'm actually slimming my collection down some too, because I got to a point where I was like, I do want to have I still want to have a big collection. I love games, but I don't want to have games like I had like 1,000 Wii games, you know what I mean? And I'd never played a Wii, and I just did not want a wall full of trash Wii games, you know what I mean? So like, I went to like my main focus is collecting every single RPG ever released. You know what I mean? Like I said, I love RPGs,
Yeah.
so that's my biggest focus. Other than that, I mean, PS5 is PS5 boom. I still love the PS4 more than PS4 is probably my second favorite console. PS4 was just great, you know what I mean? So like PS5 is the newest thing, but I'd say PS4 and Switch probably got the most of my attention right now.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
so when it comes to the PS4, I know you were kind of for a little bit. I don't know if you still are, but are you still going for like greatest hits stuff?
Yeah, still going for greatest hits. Still see what I was and it was kind of like I said, it was kind of a afterthought. Like I didn't really want to put a lot of money into it, so I was just going for like any titles I can get for $5 or below, just a little personal challenge to make it interesting.
Right.
I probably have about 20 now. I think it's like close to like 60 in the set, something like that.
Oh, there you go.
Man,
Yeah,
I
so-
have made so many anti-greatest hits memes over the past year.
I mean, the reason I wanted to do it for PS4 and why I won't do it for any other system, like I think almost all of the greatest hits PS4 titles are actually like good games too. So like it's nothing that I like don't mind. I don't mind seeing those, you know what I mean, on the shelf. Like those are and that red PS4 like case like looks pretty, like all of them, it's a nice little look.
As long as
You
it's
know-
separated from the regular part of the collection.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different. It's
Under
a
the bed.
different. Yeah, it's a different collection. Like I said, my PS.
It's like
my PS4 collection is split up. Like I'm big into anime, so I got like my own anime PS4 section of all the anime games released on PS4. Steelbook PS4 separate collection, like the greatest hits separate collection. So like I think PS4 is catching up to being one of my biggest parts of my collection.
The only thing I could say in defense of greatest hits games are especially on PS4 is they're most likely the most complete versions because this past generation more than any, it's all about the what sort of like the patch, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
The patch or the DLC, and I think more than anything that's the only nice thing I could say. I'm trying to be less toxic these days, so.
Yeah,
that's the only nice thing I can say about the PS4 greatest hits collection.
You'll never find a group of people more dedicated to knowing which cartridges has the latest patch than Switch collectors. Though they are insane.
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, see, Switch collecting. That was like when it first came out. What was it about? It's going on 5-6 years now. March, whatever.
7.
Is it 7 in March? I started collecting that, and it wasn't bad at all. But then it just got blown out of proportion. It got crazy. So I applaud anybody that's going for a full Switch set. I mean, all the spread spines look good, but like, man, that's just so many and so many companies that jumped on that.
A lot of people that knew they was doing it, they opt out. They couldn't keep up. It was I know maybe like one or two people that still pursuing that.
I mean, I have an app that tells me like basically all the Switch games, but it doesn't have any of the Japanese games in there. And it says currently there's 2966. And that's without Japanese games.
Yeah, no, like back when people used to say that.
I look at my wall and I'm like, wow, man, I have so many Switch games, and like I look at that number and it pales in comparison. I'm like at 619 on Switch.
Yeah,
games.
I'm looking at mine the other day. I'm like I got like maybe like 250 Switch games. So I'm like
yeah.
Like how could I ever reach that? You know what I mean?
So
it's measly.
Yeah, it's me. Like, and they don't. They retain value pretty good too. So like,
oh yeah,
definitely. Yeah, you know,
with those
it's weird they hold
cases,
a lot more value than the PS4 versions too.
Yeah,
you know, on some of the games too.
Yeah.
So with the skinny little cases,
with
the skinny little flimsy ass Switch cases, the 250 games. That's about that wide and shit on your shelf.
Yeah, you know, I can put it up top of the toilet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can fit those anywhere. Like, you know what I mean?
Find them in the couch, in the car seat.
Like the little side drawers on the fridge and shit. Like,
those aren't for eggs. Those are for Switch games.
Yeah.
So, Doc, earlier you mentioned you pawn shops. Is that your main? Is that where your main haunt? Where you usually go to find games, flip shit?
Yeah, because like I mean, like I'm in the country right now, so like I got some pawn shops, and a lot of people, gamers around me, anybody that has systems, they want Call of Duty, Madden, and stuff like that. So like they look over anything else that, like, you know what I mean, that might come through. So like pawn shops. Lately I've been buying a few collections off of people, so that's giving me a good amount of inventory. I've been buying some collections. So been doing that. But yeah, like I mean, it's a little bit harder now. Like back when I started, I used to be able to go to Goodwill pawn shops, you know, every weekend and come out with, you know what I mean, a handful of stuff. Like, I mean, arms full of stuff to go resell. But like now, you know, it's kind of catching up. Every now and again, like pawn shops around here, they'll get caught slipping on something. It's easier to resell like consoles and stuff around here in my area, you know, and I'll say the rest for like online. But I think like a lot of times now though, it's getting a little bit harder now to find stuff locally.
Mm-hmm. Do you sell on eBay or Mercari or any of those?
I do not sell on those at all. I strictly sell Facebook pages or locally.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like like a friend of mine has an Amazon, so if I get something that's really, 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 I think like, you know what I mean, like I need to put like somewhere else, I'll get him to list it on Amazon. Like I had some some 3DS consoles. He put on Amazon for me. Those sold for like $500, $600 a piece. You know what I mean? I didn't have time to deal with Facebook on those.
Heard that.
What would you say is your biggest come up? That you can remember, you know.
Okay.
That you can talk about.
The biggest one. The biggest one definitely was a sealed Pokemon Yellow that I got at the matter of fact at the same pawn shop that I still go to all the time. He had it in there for I want to say $800, something like that. And I was like, bro, that's never gonna sell for $800. You know what I mean? Knowing full well how much it was worth. You know, I'm just it's me. Fuck that. So you know what I mean? I mean, if he had said something like, bro, I'm leaving at $800, I was gonna buy it anyways. But you know what I mean? He's like, it ain't. I'm like, no, bro, $800? Come on, bro. Like, I know it's. He was like, man, doc, he's like, all right, what you thinking? I was like, man, let me see what I got in my wallet. You know, I probably had like, you know, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, I got $490. You know, just a random ass fucking number. You know what I mean? Just, you know, take this other $10. Give me some Chinese food, man. Like $490. He's like, man. He said, "You're right. Nobody ever gonna buy this. I'll take the $490." He said, "I got a pretty good deal on it." You know what I mean? I'm like, "Oh, we both come up there." I immediately took it to my homeboy. He put it on Amazon. It sold for like I think like $5,800.
Goodness.
Oh,
yeah,
that is
crazy.
Yeah, so
man, you are a filthy reseller, dog.
Yeah, I ain't shit. The way I go back in there and look in that man's face with a straight face and like, you know what I mean, and shake his hand and shit after giving him fucking $490, man.
That's a come up. Crazy.
Do you got any crazy oh man. I don't know if you know who Hacking Steve is, but
he's watching with a close eye tonight.
Do you got any crazy pickup stories? Any crazy local pickup stories? Ever had a gun pulled on you? Ever had to see balls to get a freaking deal? That's happened to me. That's what I say.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk like, I mean, well, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm from New York. You know what I mean? I went to buy a TV one time. It's not a game related. It was a TV. It was a nice TV at the time. It was from my PS4. It was like LG TV, one of the newest models. I went to get it from a guy. So I show up to pick up the TV. I get the TV. I'm not really paying attention. You know, this is back when I first started, kind of like not really first started, but I was younger. So like I'm like, yeah, like I'm not really. So he gave me the TV. I put it in the car. I'm going home. I go home. I realize that the TV he sold me isn't the fucking TV that he had listed. You know what I mean? So I'm a cool dude, you know, to a point. So I hit him up. I'm like, hey, bro, the TV you had listed isn't this TV. You know what I mean? Like, but I can still use it. You know, man. At the time, I only had my first set of twins. You know what I mean? I might not even had them. I don't remember. But you know what I mean? I was like, I can still use TV, bro. I said, but do you mind like give me like maybe $50 back, something like that? You know what I mean? Man, he like first thing out of his mouth was like, nah. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, like no, like, you know what I mean? No, like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, really?
I mean, like, really? That was the wrong TV?
Nah, he was like, nah. And I'm like, I think you, like, did you mean to send that, bro? Like, was that somebody else? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, I meant to send it. And he was like, I'm not giving you no fucking money back. And I'm like, damn, cursing and everything too. Okay. I was like, well, you know, I'm like, buddy, our town's pretty small, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I think just give me the $50 back, man. He was like, town's pretty small. What the fuck does that mean? He's like, yeah, if you see me, if you see me, you just see me. I'm like, all right, buddy. So we have one club around here. You know, it's literally one club. So like everybody goes there on Friday, Saturday night. It's just, you know what I mean. So I'm in there one Friday, Saturday, something like that. I'm in there and just, you know, doing my thing, dancing. You know what I mean, looking for the whoever I'm gonna take home. You know, some 6-foot horse. But hey. So I finally so I'm in there chilling, whatever like that. I look over and I see the guy at the bar getting a drink. And I'm like, hey, what's the chances? You know what I mean? It's about a month or two later, you know, but I'm never forgetting the face. So I go up to him, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, can I get you a drink, man? He was like, drink. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no gay stuff. It's buy you a drink. You know what I mean? He not really paying attention. Then all of a sudden, I can see it in his face, like he realized who I was too. You know what I mean? And it just lay it off with just a right hook for me. I just immediately, I immediately just went into his ass over a TV. And that was probably my. I was like, that's probably my wildest, like, you know what I mean, situation that happened over a pickup. But I mean, honestly, like most of my pickups really go pretty smoothly. Like I've been kind of blessed to not have like no dumb shit happen too much. You know what I mean? Like every time I pick up, and when I'm selling stuff myself, like I got a good reputation locally, so like I never have any real issues. You know, like back when I was doing it before I had kids and stuff, I used to, you know, have people come to the house all the time and stuff like that, which was kind of dangerous, you know, to do. But like, you know, I mean, I'm young, dumb, reckless. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So, but you know, I had kids. I had a few people come to the house, and then, you know, my girl, she was like, "Hey, you know, I don't know these people. They like to be coming to the house all times of night to pick up a damn PS3." And I was like, "You're right." You know what I mean? So I started, like I said, but it's been pretty chill. I ain't really had no crazy stories to tell. Honestly, like I know a few people that I've sold to are big sellers now. Big, like I help some people like out now. Like I don't know if y'all know him, but a guy Eddie Gomez.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's a big Nintendo he like retro Nintendo seller. Like he used to live around me. I helped him like figure out the game and stuff like that. He's a big seller. Like, you know what I mean? I helped a lot of people out. Ben what's his name? Ben
Bizzle.
Yeah, Ben Bizzle.
Yeah, you helped me out like when I was talking earlier. Then I was starting to go for the Switch stuff. When I first saw you on the pages and stuff, I bought some games from GameStop. It was like I can't remember what the games were, but they didn't come with the art, so it was just the cart in the case. And so you posted that you had the case. You got a case, and you must have got a case and stuff from GameStop or something,
right?
Artwork and stuff. You ended up sending that to me, so you definitely helped me out. So I appreciate that.
Definitely. You know what I mean? You was one of only 3 black people in this community. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, let me pull him close.
I'm gonna tell that story, Doc, because I was when I first asked Doc to come on the show, I was like, "Hey, Doc, you want to come on the podcast?" And what the guy types back, token. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, what are you talking about, token? And then he sends me the fucking Urban Dictionary fucking link to tokens. So it's like, motherfucker, you never watched the show? I was like, oh, I guess I better.
That's hilarious.
For fuck's sake.
Nah, it's funny because I used to do a little reselling here, and then obviously just to kind of pad my collection. But man, I had to kind of get out of it, or not really do it as much because. And I don't know if you guys ever encountered this, but you buy a console and bring it into your house or wherever, and then you go to clean it to resell it or whatever, trade it, and you find roaches, bugs, and that shit. So I'm like, I can't do that.
Listen, that's another time I wanted to beat somebody up over a pickup. Like I bought a console from a guy, man, and luckily I put it in the trunk because I had a lot of stuff in the back seat at the time anyway. So I was like, I'm just gonna throw it in the trunk. So I go to grab the bag out the trunk. And it's literally dead roaches, like all in the bag already. You know what I mean? So I'm like, are you serious, man? So I take it apart. I mean, it's just so many dead roaches in the back of this console. And like at the time, like I said, I got it so cheap, and the price I was selling it for, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta hold on to it, but I never took it inside though. I left it like out there on the porch. So I'm like, I don't give a damn for rain, whatever it is. I'm just,
I had one. I had a PS4 that was so jammed. I mean, every freaking nook and cranny in that thing, the fan, everything. I took it apart outside. I freaking power washed the damn thing.
Sick.
Oh, it was insanity. Yeah. The dirtiest thing. I dug right in there though, man. I get dirty with it.
Yeah, consoles can definitely be nasty, man. Like it's a lot to come with reselling, man. Like
for sure,
it really is, and it can get time consuming. It can get just a headache dealing with people too. So I mean, like you really got to, like I said, but I've been doing it since I was 16. So like I kind of know, like, the ins and outs a little bit. You know what I mean? Somebody trying to jump. Like, I think right now is a bad time to kind of jump in too, because like it's the prices people want for stuff versus the prices people willing to pay for stuff.
Yeah.
It's you know what I mean, like it's insane. So
I think
It's
today
definitely-
on Facebook, I saw today on Facebook on one on some group, I saw a picture that somebody sold 2 sealed. They were just headphones for the Game Boy, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty interesting." And it said
OG
that they
Game
sold
Boy?
for 17. Yeah, they said they sold for $17.50 each, and I was like, "Wow!" I was shocked. I said, "I'm surprised that was like a reasonable price. Somebody wasn't trying to get like $500 for a pair of fucking cheap
Yeah.
headphones." You know what I
yeah,
mean? Because you can't find anything freaking cheap anymore. It's just ridiculous. You know?
yeah, you can't. Like I said, I got a lot of people that always hit me up, and they're like, "Hey, man, I know you come across all stuff all the time, man. Like, if you find this, can you give me a good deal on it? You know what I mean?" I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't mind helping people out. You know what I mean? Like, I know I resell, but like at the same time, I know I don't mind helping people out. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So like, but then, you know, later on there gets not that I expect it back, but you know, sometimes like they get something. I'm like, "Hey, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? What you want for this?" And they be like, a million. I'm like, okay. I feel you, bro. You got it.
Yeah, well, you know, people got the internet. They look something up, and you know, the first price they see is the freaking Amazon triple price, and they're like, "Oh, well, I guess that's what it goes for."
There's
Nope.
so many people like locally that hit me up. They're like, "You buy stuff, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They be like, "Well, this is selling on Amazon for $375. I'll take $250." And I'm like, bro, I can walk right into any store in America right now and buy that for like $50, man. Like,
Right.
but
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
it all comes.
There's
with
there's no rhyme or reason for it for
Yeah.
any of the high prices, really. It's just
Yeah,
so arbitrary.
the internet can help, and it can be stupid, especially I don't know, these
Yeah, like,
educated
I'm a
idiots.
sucker though. I mean,
I'm glad
the
that I
higher the
started-
price, I'll buy it. The higher the price, I'll buy it. I'm not going to buy the cheap shit. Like,
Higher
the
the
high
price.
I'm glad I started collecting. I'm glad I started collecting, younger for like the older stuff though, because like I definitely, as bad as I want it, some of the prices I just wouldn't pay these days, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad I got all the stuff, like all my PS2 RPGs, my completing box Super Nintendo stuff. Like, I just couldn't imagine paying like $2,500 for a copy of Earthbound.
Yeah. No, I got like 3/4 through like my full NES complete and box set, and then COVID happened, and then I started looking at prices, and I said I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
There's
no,
no fucking
yeah.
way.
It's
maybe
no
like
way,
maybe I'll get one. Maybe I'll get 1 or 2 a year. You know, like but
like I said, I
It's
got
gonna take a
a
long
pretty
time.
decent, completing box Nintendo 64. But I mean, that's what I grew up on, so I had those from back then. Like, I could.
Yeah.
There's no way possible I could afford going back into NES and completing box. Collecting
Right.
for that.
Yeah.
Doc, I asked you before the show, and I'm going to bring it up now. I read on the Facebooks you had a fire recently. What's the story? What's going on there?
Just a freak accident, man. Fuse box blew, spark, caught the like whole left side of the house on fire. Like,
Crazy.
yeah, from the attic down. So I mean, it was crazy. Like, bedroom, all the clothes, all the shoes, PS5. I lost a PS5. I lost like 2 switches, like 2 iPads, a lot of Christmas presents I had to replace. It was
oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
it's just, man, it's one of those things, like, man, you really, like people say, man, you just never expect it to happen to you. You know what I mean? Like, I ride by 100 house fires.
Did
You
it-
know what I mean? I never
Was
expect
it?
my own house to catch on fire.
What'd you say, Sean? You kind of skipped
They
a
know
little
what
bit.
caused it. I said,
It was
did they know what caused the fire?
They said it was a spark from the fuse box.
Jesus.
Damn. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, hopefully,
Everybody good?
Yeah, nobody was home. The kids it was like the last day of school, so like I was actually on the way to pick up the kids from school, actually. You know what I mean? And then we was just going, like, go get some lunch, head back to the house, and literally I'm on the way to pick the kids up, and then my mom calls. She's like, "Don't go to the house! Don't go to the house!" I'm like, well, chill, what's going on? She's like, "It's on fire!" And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, the way she's yelling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, it's everything's going, collections,
Right.
everything. So I'm like, I'm just thinking about just heading on to Canada or some shit, man, starting a new life, because, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, damn, man, if I lose everything, man, like you know what I mean, like that's what I was thinking. It's like, man, like it's just stuff. You know, at the end of the day, like as long as my family is safe, it's just stuff. But man, like this is stuff I've been collecting for. You know what I mean? It's I said we just you know what I mean, but like I said, luckily like it was local. It was just on one side. Firefighters got there pretty fast. Like I said, like I'm not far from the fire department at all. So like they got there pretty fast. Put it out. Like my son, he lost his cat in the fire, and
man.
yeah, like pretty much like they just come to our bedroom and just throw everything in there. You know what I mean? Like in the night. So it was a lot of stuff today. Like I said, just PS5, iPads, stuff like that. All the clothes, like I said, it's like, but like I said, luckily a lot of stuff did make it too. So like you know what I mean, it's a blessing inside of it. You know what I mean? And like I said, nobody was hurt, so that's the main thing.
Yeah,
So basically, the personal attachment that we put onto objects, and you say they're just objects at the end of the day, but it's gut wrenching, at the same time.
Man.
But
it is, man. Like,
yeah, that brings up a good point. You guys with these big class collections, is your shit insured?
Yeah, mine stuff.
Yeah,
all of y'all. Because
mine is not actually. I actually do that. You know what I mean? It's like this really like, and this.
I don't have separate insurance for it. Everything in my house is covered, and I've already been through that once before.
I do have that like that, but I don't like. I know some people got like just their games themselves covered. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not even cracking 1,000 yet, so I'm not worried about it yet. But I get like a good neighbor. Stay for me. It's just gotta ensure that shit. Man. Anyway, we got some news points we got to talk about, gentlemen. One thing that really bothered me that I heard this week, the GTA 6 leaker you were talking about last week, James.
Yeah,
they gave the kid life in a mental institution.
The doctor sees fit.
Yeah, well, till the doctor see fit. It's fucked up. Well, the kid is saying, "Well, I can get out. I'm going to do it again."
It's obviously a nut job.
Yeah, he did it to Nvidia, and he also did it to Uber.
The craziest thing is, do you see how he hacked it though? With the Fire Stick, hotel Wi-Fi, and like an iPad. It's crazy.
But man, look, these people is insane, but they can do some things, man. You get somebody a damn a yard of string and a damn mansion.
Exactly. It's just crazy.
They watched too many episodes of MacGyver.
Yeah, I don't even remember MacGyver, but yeah, he did it first with some fucking chewing gum. But I don't know. I think life is a little intense. Well, I get the kid's got autism, and I don't know. He's unremorseful, I guess. Let him go home. I don't even know. I keep saying kid. I don't even know how old this guy is.
Well, how do you punish for something like that? Seriously, because okay, yeah, you go to jail, you do probation, you get off this and that, you come home, you still have your computer in front of you all day long. You're going to do it again. I mean, how do you take a computer away from somebody? You can't. You can go to the library and go to the computer if you don't have a computer at your home.
I can't tell you how many times I've told myself. I can't tell you how many times I've told myself I'm gonna stop watching porn. Like,
today's the day.
This is the last time I'm in the mirror looking at this. Is the last.
You're just squeezing the lotion in your hand.
This is the last time.
I mean, I know it sounds so stupid, but it's like the amount of personal information that was stolen, credit cards, this, that, everything. I mean, how many lives were infiltrated on this situation? How do you determine the proper punishment? I know life sounds ridiculous. I understand that, but it's what is it?
It's Britain. Those guys are wax over there. Well, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Maybe it'll deter some people from doing it. I don't know.
We'll see.
I think that's part of it. I mean, I think you look at Bowser from Nintendo, the guy that was selling the Switch stuff. He got a few months in prison, and then got out early, or I think it was 40 months in prison. But he got out early due to good time, and then but he's still owing Nintendo like millions of dollars back. So
yeah, he's gonna have to pay them for the rest of his life. Basically.
yeah.
All right, well, let's see what else we got. Oh, Canadian foreign company,
Your favorite
foreign
company?
enemy from across the way. VGP is hurting American company, limited run games, by fulfilling orders for limited run games before limited run games has the actual chance to. So,
Man, fuck limited run.
okay, you know what? Now limited run does not need any help looking bad. Their track record is shit, but
I'm still waiting on River City Girls too.
Oh shit, really?
Me too. But mine's held up on an order though.
I got
No,
mine.
man.
It's not many things that I actually will get from limited run though. I just don't. I mean,
No,
some shit.
there's no rhyme or reason on the way they ship things. You know, I mean, you
Yeah.
see like 400
no.
people get their River City Girls too, and you're still sitting there waiting for it. I mean, it makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
You guys are missing the point. This isn't about LRG and how much they suck and why they suck. We all know they suck. They don't need any help from this foreign company up north in the frozen wastelands making them look bad. That's us versus Canada, guys. All right. So I need you to grab your pitchforks, grab your torches, and let's fucking.
It still looks bad on LRG because they're sending it to VGP before they're sending it to their actual customers.
Sean, let me appeal to your right wing. All right. Foreign company. America. All right.
America.
Foreign company. America. Come on, man. Get on board. Get on the fucking my VGP hate train. It's only me on it right now.
I can't. Not yet. Well, I just ordered a game from him. So
I'm about to say, no, I can't, man. Look, Philip gonna be mad at me. Doc was on it. Doc was on the podcast talking shit about VGP.
He's gonna throw some popcorn at you.
Yeah, you ain't gonna let Philip catch me slacking.
Jesus. Yeah, anyway, VGP bad. America good. Let's just remember that. All right. Let's see. Sony flip flops on taking down the Discovery shows. I mean, really, who cares? Well, I get what it means in the larger implication of the demise of physical media, the digital future that's coming. I get it, but I mean, who the hell? What Discovery shows were they? Are You My Dad or something? I don't know.
I don't even know what shows they were. I mean, it's
One of
for
them
what they
actually
say for
watches TV on their PS5.
they said 40 months or something like that, 50 months. I can't remember what it was. That they're giving it back. It's like 3 years or something like that. So they're gonna keep it longer, open longer, so to keep your stuff for 3 more years because it's supposed to end this year, and then they extended it for another 3 more years. So who knows? I mean, I'm sure this will be the last time because there is talks with was it? No, I'm thinking of Warner Brother. Oh, it's Warner Brother and Discovery together actually. So Warner Brother and Paramount are in talks of combining their services together, the streaming services. So that might be something that's held up, but I think after this 3 years is up, it's going to be over with. So,
yeah, well, I'm sorry if you love those Discovery baking shows or whatever the hell it is, but I don't
You have to watch it on your PlayStation, but
yeah.
At some point,
I thought Discovery was about like monkeys and shit.
it used to be about
Planet.
nature.
Yeah, Planet.
Used to be about nature, but it's like it's devolved into something. I don't know, dude. It's been over 10 years since I've had cable, since I cut the cord. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just pirating all that shit nowadays. All right. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, Xbox Series X price drop. I guess there's what's it going for? 350 bucks?
350.
Yeah,
no, that's.
I mean, people weren't even stealing them.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
No,
You saw that video of all the PS5s being stolen, and the Xbox is sitting right next to it.
No, I got cussed the fuck out by the kid. Like I went to a birthday party. I'm like, I'm getting my Xbox Series X. And he cussed me, slapped the fuck out. Like, hey, using words I never heard of. I'm like, what?
No, but the
it's crazy. I
PS5.
mean, I have one, and I mean, it is a great machine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a powerful machine.
It's a great machine.
But like when I looked at like my hours that I played on it this year, and it's only said I played it for 8 hours. Obviously, something is up with it where I'm not playing that. I don't get it.
I mean, it's like a fucking killer shark, you know, stranded on fucking the beach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I mean, like,
It's a perfect analogy. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it.
like, I mean, like, you know what I mean? And I mean, if you had some water, you might be something. You know what I mean? But
they're just banking on Game Pass. That's what it is. I mean, it's gonna be like they want everybody to have these like the Wii, obviously, so everybody gets Game Pass.
yeah, definitely. And I'm just Game Pass is cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit on Game Pass. It's cool, but well, I mean, I would love to see Xbox come out with some better exclusives.
Yeah, I mean, they got how many IPs do they own that they could just reach in and?
I mean, now they got Bethesda. So I mean, like, you know, Elder Scrolls and fucking Fallout will be Xbox exclusives.
Yeah,
it's the physical collector in me. I have a different feeling when I play a digital game rather than putting the disc in. I feel like I'm not that interested in it. I'm doing it to waste time while I'm waiting for a disc to download onto like the PS5, something like that. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's weird. It's just a weird mental thing, you know.
It's like a girl giving you a hand job. I mean, it feels good, but I mean, use your mouth. You know what I mean?
What that vagina do?
That's what I got to tell that guy at the parking ride. That's what I got to tell the guy at the parking ride. All right.
Use your mouth.
Sorry, ladies. That was a crude joke. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Female
don't worry, Doc. I'll hear about it later from me.
I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman for real.
But Xbox drops the price at $350. PS5 has been outselling them 5-1, or excuse me, 3-1 in 2023. So they got to do something. Let's see what else we got here in the news. Oh, there's a YouTuber called RGT85, and he reported something that, well, he re-reported. It's old news, but he brought it back up again. In Sony's terms of service since 2013, their terms of service say it is illegal to resell their physical games. Anyway, everybody came out of the woodwork and they busted his balls and they gave him a whole lot of shit. Here it is. You must not resell either disc-based games or digital games unless expressly authorized by us and if the publisher is another company, additionally by the publisher. So RGT85 reported that, and people just because it was old news, people just came out of. Sony already addressed it and said, "Hey, no, it's cool, but it's still sitting there in their terms of service." And he had to flip flop.
Sony addressed it 10 years ago. It was in their terms of service 10 years ago, and Sony addressed it, and they said, "No, that doesn't mean that you can't not sell your physical games."
I would love to see him. I would love to see him come out and try and enforce that, though. It'd be interesting.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's there to cover their ass in case like somebody came across a shitload of games that fell off the truck and they're sitting there just selling a pallet of fucking Resident Evils or something like that. Sorry, you're not allowed to do that. You know what I mean? That's a safety net. It's not you like going and selling your freaking game.
It's like the guys that were selling Super Mario RPG like a 2, 3, 4 days before it came out.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened there? How'd that happen?
People got their hands on it before it came out, and it was a couple copies. I mean, it was selling for like $200, like 4 days before the game came out. Like, you know what I mean? Like $200, like 175, 180. Like, I could not wait.
I understand why people do that.
You broke up on us
just to have it 4 days earlier.
Yeah,
just to have it 4 days earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I could see if you were maybe like a content creator, YouTube or something like that. You know what I mean? Maybe but I mean, I know.
You put your channel at risk too, though. You don't mess with Nintendo by releasing a video early about that.
I had Callisto Protocol, and I know the game people didn't love it. I didn't mind it. But I had the game. I did just an unboxing of the game, like probably like 2 weeks before it came out because I had it early, and they strike the video. I'm like, I'm not even playing the game. I'm helping y'all out. I'm just putting some notice on the game, like unboxing the game. Like
I'm like, bro, it's Callisto
Crazy.
Protocol.
yeah, exactly.
Like we got the Dead Space remake over here.
Right.
Yeah, well, yeah. So let's see what else we got. Oh, the Insomniac leak. Sony wants to increase game prices. I guess that little bit of news was in the Insomniac leak. So they, for example, Spider-Man 3, they're talking about it being released in 3 parts at $50 a pop.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening. I can't. I don't think they'll do that.
I'm gonna start YouTubing.
They're gonna try, but
yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I
mean, Nintendo tried it with Zelda. They tried to what, $70 for Zelda?
They do it with Pokemon every time. They always release 2 games, same game.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, that was the first time Nintendo had a game that was over. What, like, it used to come out like $50. Nintendo games, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
that was
so
that game
PlayStation
was.
might.
Sorry, man.
Oh no, you good. I was like, PlayStation might try. You know what I mean? They might throw something out there real popular. You know what I mean? Next God of War or something. They like, hey, throw 90 on it. You know what I mean?
throw it out there, see what happens.
Yeah.
No, but I believe Zelda was like one of the first games on that wave of the $70 new game price. So, also, let's see. Also in the same leak, how many minutes of Wolverine footage were leaked, James?
It's like
it
25 minutes. I thought it was like 25, 30 minutes. Yeah, it looks legit. I mean, for what I've seen, I mean, you guys saw it too. I thought it looked legit. I mean, you could tell definitely it's like a Insomniac like Spider-Man type of game as far as how it looks. But I'm excited for it. I mean, compared to the last Wolverine game we got, which was back PS3. This is looking violent, which is good. Should be rated M. But yeah, so far, if it's not expected to come out into 2026, yeah, we got some time, so it can only be better.
It'll be a great game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're gonna reuse that Spider-Man mechanic.
Yeah, why not? Shit works.
Yeah.
I mean,
hopefully by 2026, all the woke bullshit is out and they delete it out of the game. Like,
I don't care.
It didn't work in It didn't work in Spider-Man. So let's get this out of here.
As long as we get new superheroes, man. Like, I'm just like, I didn't watch Uncle Ben die so many goddamn times, man. Like,
I never get why they constantly have to retell the beginning of the goddamn story of Spider-Man.
Man, Ben is the most. Ben been killed so many times in video games like that.
We were talking about sharing the footage because I guess James clipped it and. But then
I don't know if I should have. I don't know if I want to put that up.
Check,
you saw what happened to Callisto. Talking about Insomniac.
Those ninjas come down real quick, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be in there taking all them games off of James' shelf, man. They were like, all this shit.
Exactly.
They'll show you some fine print. You do not own these at all.
So hey, if you want some of that good, just hit me up on the side. If you know what I mean, I'll get you that. I got that Wolverine footage on deck. So come on and get it. Let's see what other news we got here.
Super Mario RPG, $200 4 days ahead of time. What are you gonna sell the Wolverine for?
Now, go ahead.
Doc, are you familiar with the Completionist and what the bullshit he's going on? You hear about this guy, the Completionist? He's a YouTuber. He's some YouTuber, been on the block for 10 years. Anyway, he's been taking charity money for years and years and years, and he's just been sitting on it. Guy's been sitting on $600K worth of charity money for the past 10 years. And finally, he got his balls busted by some investigative video game journalists, and he finally had to give it up. But it seems that there had a few people backing him up, holding him up, and they were, what the hell, Woodhawker from Beat 'em Ups and Bob Wolf of the Wolf Den.
And Bob Wolf, yeah.
Yeah, and
the host of the Nintendo podcast.
Yeah,
this is what Bob put up. He's like, I have deleted my initial tweet about Jared, how you say it, my opinion has changed. So they were backing them up. They were like, is this his original thing?
Because they're all in a little clique. They're all in a little.
Yeah. And after more stuff started coming out, they kind of recanted their stuff, which I understand. Like, I mean, if it's your buddy, you're trying to back your buddy until you can, and people are obviously.
I mean, I've seen a lot of.
I would never give a shit
like
what Bob. I would never give a shit what Bob Wolf's or fucking Beat 'em Up's opinion is on anything. So why even let me know in the first place? Why sit there and make a fucking 20-minute tweet about your original opinion? Because I don't give a shit about it either way. Now you got to recant your fucking bullshit fucking tweet. I mean, who cares?
But I've seen a few people do shit like that, like over my time. You know what I mean? I've seen like what a guy like say he needed surgery or some shit like that, some life altering surgery, and you know what I mean, going through his wife and say. So people sent them like 250,000, you know what I'm saying? Maybe more than that, you know what I mean? Then you know what I mean, found out he just went and got a goddamn bottle of Tylenol and fucking kept all the money. Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
I need 15,000 for my teeth.
and then people was backing him up. People was like defending him. They was like, he didn't know that, you know what I mean, that he was going to get better. I was like, yeah, $250,000 will perk you right the fuck up, I promise you.
Laying on the nothing laying on the beach in Tahiti won't cure for fucking
right.
shit.
You know what I mean? So there was an occasional cough. You know what I mean? While you watching goddamn big
quick stop at the bada bing.
Yeah.
No, but unfortunately, the completionist, he's fast losing friends.
He's done. He's done.
What's the game I was talking about? What the hell was it? Do I have a picture over here?
Sea of Stars.
Sea of Stars, yes. Sea of Stars developers to release patch that removes the completionist from the game. So I guess he was an NPC in the game. There he is with that giant offensive beard. And yeah. So so if you have this game, I guess it's a Nintendo Switch game. If you have this game, don't patch it. I think
mine already patched. It patched itself.
Oh,
no, it's terrible.
Yeah, well don't patch it. You get the completionist version. It's going to be worth them big bucks.
Yeah.
The scammer.
That's why you have to keep it sealed. And never use the game.
Everybody
sealed.
on eBay. This version still has the completionist.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep your Switch games sealed so that they just sit there and rot.
Did you see now? Justice League is coming out here. Suicide Squad is obviously coming out here in a couple of months.
Yeah.
We played the beta of it.
The alpha.
The alpha. I'm sorry. Yeah, the alpha of it. It was a closed alpha, and stuff is starting to leak out about the story. People coming out, but man, this is crazy. Look at that. Who is that?
What?
Well, according to my sources, it's Poison Ivy.
Boy, she looked like she got fucking poison out of it.
You look crazy. It looked like a character off Bully or something. It looked like a girl bully.
My girlfriend, my girlfriend, she's as you know, she's a big fan of all this, and she explained to me, or somebody explained to me that Poison Ivy died, and this is like the reincarnation of Poison Ivy.
Because this is supposed to be, which I didn't know, it's supposed to be part of the Arkham series because it's made by the same people.
Yeah, Rocksteady. Yeah,
it's in the Arkham City universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why people were like, "Oh, well, why is Poison Ivy here? Because she's already dead. She died in the last one." So this is their way of doing it. It looks like shit.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing. I guess I get NDA.
When is that up? When is that up? Because I can't wait to say stuff about that.
PS1 game all of a sudden overnight has become super popular. It is Alien. What the hell is it?
Resurrection.
Is it Alien Resurrection?
Yeah.
I guess.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it because I didn't do the.
So Modern Vintage Gamer put out a video this week. I want to say this week about that. He found this exploit that this is one of the only discs apparently that you're able to boot that allows you to play burnt games. Typically, you would have an exploit some other way, This is only like physical game that you can get currently. That we found out that you're able to boot and to play a burn game off of it. So
Of the PS1.
RGT, that's what it's going for right now. So,
265, 295. Jeez.
Yeah,
Stupid.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So
this
is this only
this exploit is 30 years too late.
But I mean,
there's so many other ways to freaking play any of those games.
I mean, what's the
Free
Alien
McBoots and
Alien trilogy?
This and that.
Yeah, trilogy. Yeah, that was the Resurrection.
Yeah.
So,
and supposedly it's a process. It's not just putting the disc in. You have to like have it on the right setting and this and that and blah 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 in order to even get to that.
Yeah, I mean, like, why do you burn the PS1 games?
Yeah, well,
who has a CD burner anymore today? Like
yeah.
People just ready to do shit, man.
I used to slang those fucking DVD movies back in the day.
Yeah,
so,
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody all in that fucking attic right now looking for their CD case holder. You know what I mean? Like,
I knew the day would come.
Yeah, dust it off. There we go.
Yeah.
When all they got to do today is get all of those games on like one SD card and like put it like in a memory card adapter thing with a freaking free McBoot.
No, Sean, no. Even when it comes to pirating, we here support physical only. All right, so if you're gonna pirate your games, make sure they're burnt on discs. None of this fucking emulation crap.
You burn those CDs.
What kind of PS3 do you have? What kind of PS3 do you have, Will?
You draw your own artwork and everything, like whole collection of burnt PS1 games.
No, man, seriously, I got.
Matter of fact, you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for a full set of fucking burnt PS1.
I'd love to see that pickup post on Facebook.
Yes, sir. You give me until after Christmas, and you come to the.
Have your kids draw all the. Have your kids draw all the covers.
Yeah, you come to the PS1 Collectors of America page, December 26th, bro. I'm popping it off, bro.
It's a fucking bunch of burnt games.
Yeah.
There's a new resale business for you. You just start burning games and hawking burnt games.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, guys. You guys excuse me for a second. I'll be.
Cool.
What was that?
It's potty time. Potty time. So, we'll get into Facebook post of the week.
Facebook post of the week.
So, apparently Will found this. I have no idea. I didn't see it, and let me see if I can find it.
I didn't look at it earlier, so I don't know what it is.
Hilarious. Here we go. No.
Somebody's got to be blowing smoke into that, man.
Oh, you got roaches in there. Something. What's popping? What's popping in there? That's crazy.
Why the whole thing's cracked, broken? I mean, what else?
It's like remember when the Xbox was coming out, people were like, "My Xbox Series X is smoking," and they were just like blowing smoke because the fan's just spinning out.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be like that, but the popping and cracking is like it's not right. Unless there's Rice Krispies in there, I don't know.
Yeah, there's something in there that shouldn't be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. He tried to hide something from his mother or something in there.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, the PS3 didn't have the drug drawer, so that was.
Yeah, that's very true.
I used to hide so much shit up in my little GameCube, pop the door. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pop the top of that little door thing, man. Stuff some shit up in there, man.
The PS2 had a good little door too. The fat one.
Oh yeah, that fat one. Yeah.
The expansion pack. Yep.
Yeah.
That was you can put a little slice of a cocaine brick in there.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's probably what was smoking in the damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, cops pulled me over and wondering why I got 1,000 PS2s in the truck.
Now,
and a trunk full of burned discs.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just
he's
head,
good.
I'm just head, I'm just heading to the barbershop real quick.
He's just another weirdo burnt disc.
Now, did Doc, did you got pickups this week?
Well, this week has been, kind of, back and forth what I was doing. I ain't really get a lot of pickups this week. Not PlayStation related. I picked up a few. Yeah, I picked up a few Switch titles. I don't have them. I'm in the camper. Like I say, I've been putting everything in the storage, just dealing with the situation and stuff. But
we'll go. We're gonna go into package time real quick here.
It's package time.
Hey, I'm back just in time.
Package.
Package time.
So,
All right, who's going first?
You can go ahead, Doc. What'd you pick up? You can if you don't have them, you can just say what you got.
all right, well, this was actually PS1 RPG, some big RPG. Rhapsody. Rhapsody released. The first one released just on Switch, but they came out with the second and third game, which released on PS5 and Switch.
Mm-hmm.
But I played the first Rhapsody like back when it came out on PS1. Then I played the remake on DS, and my girlfriend actually played the Switch port not too long ago. So I picked up that pretty cheap. The 2 and 3 second
Nice.
third part collection. I picked that up. Picked up some stuff to resell because I ain't shit. But collection wise, I picked that up. Actually, I did pick up some Switch stuff. I don't know where the fuck I put it at, but I did pick up a decent amount of Switch games this week. Like I said, I've been back and forth. I think actually I got one thing right here. I think this was probably the coolest PlayStation related pickup that I had this week. I picked this up for $10. I didn't have it. I'm a big steelbook collector, so I picked up the Final Fantasy,
Yep.
the integrated steelbook
Cool.
for $10. I about
It was a GameStop exclusive too, right there. I was
about shit myself when I grabbed that. So for $10, but because I think like on eBay it goes for like a decent amount. So,
it does, yeah.
Yeah, so
some of those steelbooks.
Yeah, no, I got some pretty expensive steelbooks, like I said, but like I don't like paying $50, $60 for a steelbook. You know what I mean? I'm not that hard into it, but
I can't stand steelbooks if they don't come with the game in them. I hate them.
See, I don't keep my games in the steelbooks actually. Like I said, because I got steelbooks as a separate part of my collection. So like all my steelbooks.
No, I mean like when they come separately, it bothers me. It's like I like it like when you only get the steelbook. Like
I like it the other way.
I'm definitely the other way. I want my standard case.
Yeah, same here.
With a steelbook on the side. You know what I mean? Hand me my steelbook in my hand. Don't put no game in it, bro.
Yep.
I just find like I gotta fill another drawer with shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I was kind of like speaking of steelbooks, I was kind of upset because the Sony 5 Tactica, which I picked up recently, it didn't have a steelbook, but every Persona 5 game so far has had a steelbook. Like Persona 5 had a steelbook.
That's
Persona
true.
5 Royal has. Persona 5 Strikers had a steelbook.
Yeah.
Well, they also re-released those games like 500 times, so I'm sure eventually they're going to get a steelbook version coming.
Tactical Royal.
Tactical Royal. Yeah. But like that really threw off my. That was one of the things that really threw off my OCD lately because I'm like, damn, man, like
You ever think about grabbing a custom? People make customs for shit all the time.
I thought about it, but like it's just the fact that it won't be, you know what I mean? It won't be.
You're one of them.
Yeah, I'm one of those. You know what I mean?
No, I love my custom shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, like I just. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I just don't like it.
Heard that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a couple PS5 like just standard stuff that doesn't have a physical game, like Astros or Play World. Like
Yeah.
I like the cover artwork of it that they have seen, but I'm like I don't need another spot for this here. I got just regular stuff, so
Yeah.
just for just the empty case. So
Any other pickups, Doc?
For me, like I said, a bunch of Switch. I think I did pick up another copy of Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. I got
What,
I got
PS4?
no. It's too close to Christmas. Too close to Christmas. No,
Yeah.
actually, I got the release because Asian release has a reversible cover for the Switch. So pretty cool to add that.
Yeah, I couldn't find that game cheap anywhere, so I just went out and I started. That's just started my PS1 collection, was getting all the Final Fantasies together. So getting it, fuck for it. How much did you pay for your Pixel Remaster, Sean?
I don't remember. 200?
Yeah, no, it was closer to 5.
a car note.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
you know what I mean?
I
Because
got it like a
Could-
day it went on eBay.
you could literally trade it for a little rinky-dink A to B. You know what I mean?
That's collecting shit. Oh man. Ooh,
Very nice.
No, I got it cheap. I got it cheap because I got it like the second that I went on eBay, before like people like really caught on that it was.
And you opened it?
Hell yeah!
Oh, dude.
I licked it too.
Nah,
No, dude.
that's the good
Sean, go. You do your pickups. Spotlight on you.
spotlight on you.
No,
Yeah,
you
I'm-
do your pickups. All right,
No.
fuck it. I'll do my pickups. All right,
I'm
what
gonna
do we
run-
got? What
I'll
do
be
we
right
got
back.
this week? Yeah, he knows he can take a 20-minute break now. All right, so for the Switch, we got Bomb Rush Cyberpunk with
Nice,
the
nice.
I Am 8-bit exclusive slipcover, and it
Very
has a
nice.
different cover than the
Yeah.
retail version.
I was back and
it's-
forth with system to get that on.
I got it on both.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You know what I mean?
This came today, Tokyo Dark, limited run. It's not a numbered limited run, but I think it's a visual novel, like a detective. No, it's a point and click detective story. We'll see what that's about. From Pixie Love, we got Gravity Circuit. Been looking forward to playing this. Sort of looks like a Mega Man type game.
That's what I say. It looked like kind of like Mega Man to me.
Yeah, definitely. After like 2 or 3 years of waiting, I finally got my copy of Broforce from Special Reserve, and I was pissed off because I remembered a week before, like, they sent it, that I didn't order the reserve edition, which I normally do, because that week I remember that particular week I was like broke, and I was like, no, I can't do that. I'll just get the single. So,
How long has it been?
about 2 years.
Dang, that's crazy.
I'll be grabbing it
Yeah.
from Best Buy.
Yeah. This came in today too. It's called The Sentimental Death Loop. It's got English on it. It's a horror game where you're in a continuous loop where like your best friend kills you, and you have to keep reliving it to figure out a way to escape.
No, he's an Genjutsu.
Yep.
It sounds like a damn Happy Death Day or something movie.
Yeah. What else came? I got my Adventures in Game Chasing Blu-ray signed by the Game Chasers.
Nice.
Yes, I've been looking forward to this. I haven't watched it yet though, so that'll be this week. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
It's like I told you, I wish I had Dodongo on the cover. His drunken ass brother.
Not secretly. Somehow out of nowhere, I'm becoming a Wii collector, and I never wanted to be a Wii collector. But somebody gave me a Wii, so I keep buying Wii games. So I got Ju-On, The Grudge.
Nice.
I think the Wii has some games that I feel are must have. It's not many, but
Yeah, it's not many.
Yeah. I mean, you asked me last year, I'd be like, no, I don't want anything to do with the Wii. I don't care. But somebody gave me a Wii, and I'm like, all right, well, let me get some games for it. So, we got Knight's Journey of Dreams. I guess it's supposed to be an all right. Okay, what else we got? We got the PS5 version of the cyber game, whatever. All right, here's a banger. Oh, Ben 10. Ben 10.
Ben Tennyson.
Yeah.
Ben Tennyson.
Yeah. This is Outright Games. Another one that slipped by my radar that I saw when James put his video up. I said that's the only game in the whole collection that I'm missing, and it totally slipped under my radar. This company is so damn weird because they'll only sell it in one place, like an ESRB version. They'll only either sell it in Amazon or they'll only sell it in Target. You know, so if I'm constantly looking at Best Buy, I never see this. And then James, I don't know how James keeps in touch with it.
He's a master of his craft.
Master of his craft.
I got the double pack with the steel book, Like a Dragon, a Man Who Erased His Name. It's the English version.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't open that yet.
I'm gonna keep. I have like 5 versions of each game.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I mean, I have the one with the Asian cover, and I have the one with the English cover.
Yeah.
I don't need to open it. Arena of Spirits, Red Heart Games, kind of looks like a Zelda type game. Will said that it looked like he really liked it.
No, I didn't. I never said that shit.
Yeah, you said, oh, that looks really cool. We got Vernal Edge. This is a like an action, 2D action Metroidvania game. This one looks pretty cool. I've been hearing good things about that game.
And the Red Arts game. Red Arts been pumping them out lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the VR bundle. James showed that a couple of weeks ago. Tin Hearts and Last Worker. So it's like my 4th version of this game also for a stupid slipcover. PS5 version of Gravity Circuit because I need that. And, you know, of course, after I ordered those, they announced the American versions.
Of course. So they do it.
Strictly Limited, Rising Hell. So that's something to do with metal. So I'm into it. And as I showed last week, I got a Japanese PS2. So I picked up Michigan Report, Japan, horror game, survival horror.
Michigan.
Castlevania, which is the arcade version of Castlevania. Which is actually, it's really cool because it comes with the disc, and then it comes with like 2 mini CDs. One of them is the soundtrack, one of them is a gameplay disc, and it comes with the trading card.
Nice.
Very cool.
Can you burn that shit off for me, please? Thanks.
Yeah.
We got Twinkle Star Sprites. A classic cute 'em up, and this is the sequel to the first one. And if you beat this game, it unlocks the original game.
Oh, thought it unlocked like teenagers.
What's that?
That's how you progress.
Well, it's a the first one is a very, very expensive game.
Keep in mind they may look 12, but they're actually hundreds of years old. They're from this magical place called Japan.
I really
This one came into
the games.
A little RoboCop.
Robo, nice.
I have heard good things about this game, and I posted on Facebook today, and basically every comment that said that game is the worst trash I've ever played in my life. I can't play
I
it.
mean, since you showed that, like, have y'all played the new RoboCop game that came out recently?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
was,
good.
it was really good. It was.
Really good.
What else did we get? Oh, we got the Analog Duo because I'm a sucker for shit. This is a TurboGrafx with a Turbo CD console with an HDMI port
Nice.
because I need more of that stuff. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. The collector's version of Night Trap for the PS5 came in today.
Love that game.
I forgot what this came with, and I opened it, and it came with like 2 action figures, a script, a pin. It was pretty
Blu-ray, wasn't it? Too.
I put that game into my Sega
Blu-ray,
CD once.
yeah.
Immediately sold it.
Got the soundtrack for Shredder's Revenge.
Very
the
nice.
Mission Shell Shock. And finally, we got the 2022 employee version, employee holiday controller. I can't tell where I got this from. It's under wraps.
Because
Secrets.
Secrets.
This is exclusively given to employees of third-party game companies. And then also today, the Hogwarts controller came in.
Oh,
Nice.
My Little Princess controller came
Yeah,
That thing
Oh,
is
it's a
expensive.
beautiful controller.
For
So
you turn it on, and my prince
Yeah.
will come. Starts playing out of the freaking little speaker.
well, they didn't make too many of these. I mean, they only
Yeah.
had them for pre-sale for the first half hour, and then that was it.
Yep.
So that completes all my controllers except for the other employee controller and what the
They need more. They need.
and the DualSense Pro thing, whatever. I'm sorry, what'd you say,
Yeah.
Doc?
I was like, they need more. They need more like consoles with like the sound. You know what I mean? Back in the day, like when they like
Yeah.
Xbox 360 and Xbox One, like you hit the 360 or the Star Wars.
Oh,
360
right.
and-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Make noise. Yep.
Yeah,
that
you know
was
what I mean?
cool.
Like the Harry Potter controller, you know, so you just power it on. It's like, Abracadabra, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Power it on. So, do you want to change?
All right.
No, that's it. That's it for this week, guys. I only had a couple games.
Yeah, only a couple.
We're gonna put a cap on you, Josh.
Well, this
right, I'll go next.
This is why I have James go first because whatever he shows, I take out of my pile. So,
Well, I'll show because you only showed 2 games that I have here, so I'll show those 2 quick. Vernal Edge and Arita Spirits, however you say that. Got those.
Yep.
Red Art Games. Finally got my Post Void from Super Rare. This is
very cool.
This is number 2 in the PS5
So that
set.
came with a slip cover, but it's not the steelbook.
Correct. Yep.
You say it's number 2,
Yeah, number 2.
so it's a piece of shit.
And then number 3 is Help High. There.
It's piss and shit.
I did get I got the retail version of We Are OFK. Pretty cool little like music game. Very short. The retail version of that one. They added another Asterisk and Obelix, slapped them all 2. I don't know why we keep getting these games, but there's literally like 7, 8 of them now on the
Just like
on the
Ben 10.
PS5. Yeah.
When did that come in?
I got this the other day.
That's not out yet.
It's out in my house.
It's not out yet. I ordered it yesterday. And it's on pre-order.
John, you know how it is with this guy. Come on.
Secrets.
Secrets.
Dolphin Spirit
Secrets.
Ocean Mission. This is
Oh,
like
geez.
this is probably like Orca. What's Echo?
Orca. dude.
Best Buy's pissing me off.
Orca's
with
a
that
killer
game.
whale.
They're
You're talking
holding
about
my
Echo the Dolphin.
Oh, okay.
Echo. So yeah, Dolphin
Best
Spirit
Buy's
Ocean Mission.
Best Buy's been holding that game since the 11th for me.
What?
Holding it. They won't give it to me. I've called
I
twice
know.
for Dolphin Spirit. I'm carrying out about Dolphin Spirit.
You got the Shredder's Revenge. So compliment Sean's
I'm not looking
soundtrack.
at you anymore.
You got the Shredder's Revenge there.
It's a good game
And
too.
yeah, it's very good. And I think all the DLC is on the disc on this, I believe.
Yeah.
So, which is great. It feels like it has something else on it because it's pretty.
I mean, it's LRG, so it got to have like an art book or something in.
Yeah, it's something in there. Yep. But that is it for this week. Yeah, just those right there. Yep.
Is it my turn?
Your turn.
All right, here we go. Some shit from Japan finally came in. I've been waiting on this for a minute. This, you can see, is Mach Go Speed Racer, PS1,
Nice.
Japanese PS1.
Go Speed Racer.
Yeah, I finished this game already. It was really short. It's really basic. I mean, it leaves a lot to be desired, but Speed Racer, you can't go wrong. So go Speed
So, like,
Go.
serious question, like all the episodes of Speed Racer, does he ever find out dude's his brother?
I don't know. Good question. I don't think
Yeah.
so.
That's true.
His secret brother,
Racer-
Racer X.
Racer X.
Yeah. Another game I got, shoot 'em up, Raiden Project, again, Japan. These Japanese games, I got no English required, and that's it's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been playing this. I was getting my ass kicked because I'm playing with the controller. I'm playing on a PS3, and I'm playing with the controller. And I just die. I was like, what the hell? I used to be good at this game when I was a kid. And then so I hooked up the arcade stick, and boom, it all came back. I just need that little stick. I haven't tapped into this one yet. Ray Storm, but again, another shoot 'em up from Hapon, Japan. I like it because English on one side of the spine. Oh, let's see there it is, and then Japanese on the other. I can't tell if that's upside down or not, but there you go. That's Ray Storm. All right, and Tenchu Shinobi Hayakusen. Now this
Finally got it.
Yeah, it
Wow.
finally came in. This is the longest I've ever had to wait for anything from Japan. This took about a month to get here. One more game, and I'm done with the Japanese Tenchu set. Now this is basically Tenchu 1, but it's got all the I don't know if you guys know, but there's a level editor, and you can make your own levels. And so a bunch of people, a bunch of the Japanese kids, they turned in, or they submitted them, and this is full of fan made levels. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna play that. And also I picked these two up this morning. I got Friday the 13th uncut on DVD. I couldn't say no because it was paired right there with Friday the 13th Part 2 on DVD. And this
Classics.
one is this one, yeah, this one is uncut, just like Sean. There you go. I don't know, Sean. I really haven't seen, not lately anyway. But anyway, yeah. So I got to pick these up. I'm gonna stuff these in my girlfriend's stocking, but they're gonna go on my shelf anyway. So it's totally, it's like Homer buying Marge the baseball or the bowling ball that says Homer on it.
Was
But,
that Tenchu the one that you showed today that had all the stamps? That was ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. When this is free shipping from Japan, and it came in a FedEx,
Like a FedEx.
cardboard envelope, whatever. And one side it was just Japanese stamps, the whole freaking thing. I threw it out. Yeah, whatever. I'll take it. No, it was in my mailbox overnight, and it was raining last night. So when I got it, everything was damp inside the mailbox. I was a little worried, but no, it made it out safely. But yeah, I guess that's this week's edition of Package Time.
Funny story about mail and rain and shit. Like I got a lockbox. It's not locked, but I leave it out just for like the because at the time I had my Rottweiler. He stayed outside. Like he hated being inside, so he stays outside. But like he had a little dog that somebody dropped off, and the dog was in the yard. Dog used like good dog, but just steals everything. So I was like, I got a lockbox for my mail. So the mail lady thought I guess it was like just like a pretty little thing to actually put the mail on top of, like, you know what I mean, not to put in it, just on top of. So I came home. I came out, like, I think we went on like a little short little vacation. I came home and not only was everything rained on, like the dog just took it and just like chewed it all the hell up. Had like my Resident Evil 4 steelbook in the back, bit all the hell. So I had to like leave a note for the mail lady. Please put items inside the lockbox.
Goodness.
So they can just shove shit in there, but they don't need the key to shove shit in there.
Right? No, you can just just open it up. It's not locked. I mean, it's just I trust people to have too much common sense. You know, that's my fault.
Yeah, welcome
It's not
to
an approved USPS box.
Yeah. Now,
James, I'm sorry I interrupted you on the Dolphin Spirit, but I mean, it really grinded my gears when I saw that, because I just got off the phone with Best Buy right before the podcast, because I called them 5 days ago, and the guy said, well, we'll send you out a new one. And then today he said, well, there's nothing I can do for you right now because it hasn't been 7 days. I said, I've been waiting for this goddamn game. It says you shipped it on the 11th. And UPS just says they haven't given it to us yet. And I said, what the fuck's going on? Rarest game on the PS5.
Have you sold the soul to the Illuminati yet? And you're like, no.
Exactly. This guy is
Dolphin
really
Spirit,
pissed off
right?
about this Dolphin game.
I am. God damn it. I'm a big Echo fan. You know, I have my Sega CD all hooked up. And
all right, guys, let's roll right into the next segment here. This is the Rarity Report.
The Rarity Report.
And on this segment, we like to make wild speculations on games we think may or may not be, or may be collectible and rare in the future. Full disclaimer, I do this strictly to raise the price and value of my own personal collection. So real quick, I'm just gonna bust this out real quick. I think I don't know if I talked about this one on the show before, but Car Mechanic Simulator for the PS4. Some of these simulator games suck, and they're just, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Not spam. What do they call when this the sucky game?
shovelware.
Shovelware. Thank you. This one is not. I put a couple hours into this one. Got this from a 10-year-old kid on a bicycle. And
it's decent.
yeah.
Like my dad is like a full-fledged mechanic. I got that, like, I remember buying that for him, and I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna go to my dad. I'm like, hey, that was a Car Mechanic Simulator. You know what I'm saying? You might have a little fun playing this, you know, like that. And he was like, it's probably like the worst. You know what I mean? The worst stuff. He's like, this is like, took him like 3 seconds to put a transmission in. He was mad as hell. He was like, hey, ain't no goddamn.
He's like, I was planning my whole night around putting this transmission in, and it only took 2 seconds.
Right. He built a car from scratch in like 10 minutes, but he was mad as hell.
Yeah, it's like it's like Guitar Hero for an actual guitar. This ain't nothing like that. This is too freaking easy. Yeah, Car Mechanic Simulator. It's been up and down in price lately. You can get it for under $30 right now on eBay. But it's not as common as you'd think. So
is that done by
Red Dot Games. The publishers on here are Red Dot and Maximum.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay,
but yeah, there you go. That's my rare pick for the program this week.
I'll go here. This is a game that I started playing actually today. But it's kind of it's pricey depending on where you get it at. I feel like this could be something that jumps up in price later down the road, just because it's kind of a niche game, but then just the story behind it. But it's Dr. Seuss, The Grinch. Get that in the light here. Christmas Adventures. So obviously, Outright Games does a lot of these kid games here. This one's a little bit different. So it's a super easy game, super easy to platforming game. The weird thing about it, I say the weird thing, but it has like in the menus of it, it has like the original book of the Grinch in it, as far as the pages, like they're written, like not the one you would buy in the store, but like how they wrote it. and has that you can kind of go through with the slideshow. But then it also has like the actual book in it, so it reads you the book. So if you have kids, it reads you the book as well. But when you're playing the game, it narrates the story with you. So it's actually a decent game. It's not terribly hard. But I do think this will be somewhat expensive later down the road. I know even on eBay, Macari, it's a little bit pricey, but you can probably still pick this up on Amazon and other places about $40 right now. So that is my rarity report this week.
What you got for us, Doc?
Like I said earlier, I got another one as well, but like I said, I really want to throw Relayer out there. Like I said, it's I think the same thing. I think you get it for like maybe like 30, 40 on eBay right now. Maybe cheaper somewhere. Like I haven't really looked around too much. Yeah, but that's the thing. You really don't hear too much about it. Like I said, and I think maybe like the PS4 might be a little bit more scarce than the PS5 too, but it's definitely want to look out. And another one, this one, I think this was like $9.99 at GameStop for like the longest time. You know what I mean? And this randomly now is like $40, $35, $40. You know what I mean? So I think that's another one that you might just want to keep an eye out. I think it's on PS5 as well. I'm not sure. Like I didn't check.
Yeah, I have the PS5 version.
Yeah, I didn't check the PS5 price and how that's doing, if that's fluctuated at all. But like I said, I know the Switch one kind of jumped up a little bit. So you know what I mean? Might be something to look out for. But that's all I got.
Sweet.
Nice.
What you got, Sean?
And then what actually came today was another one that flew under the radar. And again, James and me, we talk about this all the time. It's an Outright Games, and it is the ESRB version of Transformers Earthspark. When this game came out, when I got the PAL version, I looked all over the place for the ESRB version. I couldn't find a picture of it. I figured it just wasn't coming out, this and that. And literally like 4 or 5 days ago, James says, "Oh, did you get the ESRB version?" I said, "Where the hell did you get that?" He says, "Oh, it was on Amazon." I said, "I looked at Amazon like weeks before the game came out, during the game, this and that." He's like, "Yeah, no, they sold out, and you can only get from like third party resellers." So lo and behold, I did find it. Well, I found it at East Starland. They were the only ones that had it, which is a third party reseller. And lo and behold, I got that in today. But these Outright Games, I mean, these are going to be like the Soy Desco games, you know, where it's like they're mid-tier cheap games that don't have big print runs, and everybody eventually is going to want. Like they're mostly children's games, but everybody's going to want.
Yeah, I think I might be like 8 away from a full Desco set on PS4.
Yeah. And they're not great games. You sit there like you almost get through the whole collection. You're like, what are you doing it?
But it's like 3 in there that are like pretty damn good. Like, you know, Owlboy is decent.
Yeah.
Earthlock is decent. It's a couple decent ones in there it's getting overshadowed by the vast number of trash though.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Time will tell.
I can see Grid Legends, not Saints. Saints Row had like a lot of different printings. It had like a GameStop, like 2 GameStop exclusives, a Best Buy version. It had
Steelbook version.
Granted, nobody bought the fucking thing. So
30 different versions for a trash ass game.
All right, guys, we're gonna roll right into the next segment. This is the Facebook post of the week.
Facebook post of the week.
We already did it, Will.
We already did it.
You already did it.
So
you were gone.
Oh man, well, here. What's I get for going to fucking the bathroom? All right, then we'll just run the last one. This is
Run it back, Turbo.
video game. No, I can't do the other one. All right, guys, it's meme time.
The
Let's
other
see what we
we'll
got
close
here.
with the other one.
We'll close with the other one. Once again, this is me watching James and Sean picking up every goddamn video game on the planet. Poor bastard. Let's see what else we got here. Video games cause violence. Well, this is me pressure washing, mowing, farming, fishing, and construction. I just played some.
Yep.
I just played some pressure. What's it called? Power wash simulator.
Power
That's
wash
a good game.
simulator. Yeah.
Yep.
And you know what? Like speaking on that, like I always was wondering what too. I'm like, if you're just gonna be violent, be violent. You know what I mean? Like, but like I started my kids playing Grand Theft Auto when they was like 2, thinking they were like, just drive the cars around and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So they got a little bit older. They started doing missions and shit. So I would cut the volume down. You know what I mean? But then they learn how to cut the volume up themselves, so they go back to it. So like one day, like I said, my kid's mother is white, and she has a very white family, very very white family. You know what I mean? Like very very white. You know what I mean? So we at that house. My kid's riding the gator. You know what I mean? My son's riding the gator one day. He was riding around the yard, and they all sitting around. They're like, oh, look at him riding the gator. My other son walks up to him. He's like, hey, get out the car, nigga. I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
Bro, like the look on their faces, like I
Like,
don't know.
oh my
God!
oh
Yeah,
my.
they had to take him inside and give him one of those white people talks,
Jesus.
You don't say that word unless you're around all white people.
Speaking of GTA, there's no shortage of GTA memes. This is an oldie but a goodie. I'm bringing it back. This is what the new map for GTA 6 is going to look like. It's just a cross section of a cock and balls. All right, so what else we got here? What is this? Oh yes, this comes to us from PlayStation Philippines. This is somebody's setup. It's somebody's white van setup. I don't get it.
I said that's the kidnapper being real nice to that damn kidnapper.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm surprised how clean that controller is.
Man.
I mean, they don't get to play it long.
Yeah.
All right. I'm only collecting the games I had when I was a kid, and that's how that works out.
Yeah.
I was scrolling around to find one of your old memes, James. Not today, Liquid Metal. Not today.
Not today. Nope.
Liquid Metal.
I seen a guy make that post one time. Like hey, my childhood games had like a copy of like fucking Rule of Rose. I'm like, bro, nobody had Rule of Rose as a kid. You're lying. Nobody. Okay. But we had ATV Off Road Theory too.
All right.
Yeah.
ATV versus MX.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're not wrong, dude. Oh my God, gasp! You got me the Nintendo, and it's TurboGrafx 16. Nobody wants that shit for Christmas.
Fantastic console. Fantastic console.
Here's another one. Rate my setup, and there you go.
That's crazy.
I supplied that one.
Oh my goodness.
Here's here we got Joey from DKO. They say, Gerard, thanks for taking the heat off of us. Enjoy your news cycle. Fuck you, Joey. He's not happy
so
with that.
pissed.
Yeah, well, he's that beard. It's itchy. All right. It's been confirmed that children NPCs will be added to GTA 6. And Anakin Skywalker's this is where the fun begins. So we'll run over some kids.
Not just the men. But women.
Shit. You know your Star Wars good shit. Esport fans be like, yeah, this motherfucker my goat.
Fuck my goats.
He needs some milk. Right. Well, want to play some Nintendo? I'd love to. Your foster parents are dead. All right.
I'm so mean to Nintendo.
Oh shit. So mean. Stop picking on Nintendo.
Leave Nintendo alone.
What did it ever do to you?
This one here's a meme I made specifically for James and Sean here, the full set collector. What am I doing? And when they're purchasing Born Champions PS5.
Add the cart. Yep.
Yep, I got that coming.
How hard was it to buy BB and Tina?
Daryl, man, there's some doozies out there, man. It's crazy. It's I hate it.
Sean was hard.
I actually I got drunk one Sunday morning and I completed that fucking game. That game was awesome.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like every time I go in GameStop and see it, I'm like, yo, if it ever drops below like $10 in GameStop, I'm gonna grab that motherfucker.
I even have the sequel. I have it's the German released only sequel.
Oh,
no, not nice.
Look out, collectors.
BB and Tina returns.
Crash Bandicoot still smashing boxes. You can see
that's crazy. I definitely didn't know there was a sequel.
Gee.
Yeah.
Oh, your German is so good, dude.
Yeah, them Germans love their BB.
Fuck you, noob. I banged your mom. I know, Dad. Gross. Well, okay then.
Fuck you, Dad.
This one's great. It's that time of year. Are you still selling the Xbox? Sorry, no. Son's crying. Thanks.
Yeah, I got a million of those messages in the last week. A million.
Call of Duty fans accusing Pokemon fans, accusing FIFA fans, accusing Assassin's Creed fans of buying the same game every time. There you go. How could they say that about
true.
Pokemon? All right, and I think this is I got a lot of memes this week. All right, here's another one. Atheists when they realized they played God of War instead of Science of War.
What the hell?
I knew you'd like that one, Sean. Let's see. What's this here? I own hundreds of video games. Wow, you must be financially stable. Ooh. This one's been making the rounds. If paying for games is not owning, then pirating them is not stealing. So there you go. Little piracy wisdom for you.
Yep.
And I believe this is the last one. Here we go. Kind of takes the fun out of it when all your gifts are digital downloads. Yeah, little kids got nothing under the tree.
Yeah,
that's the way it is. And ladies and gentlemen, that has been this week's installment of Video Game. Okay. An audio assault.
Yeah, no, I had to go digital for one of my kids' games this year, man, because he wanted like a bus driver simulator, and like,
oh wow,
I didn't feel like PS5. I didn't look hard, but like I think the first one I ran by on eBay was like $70, something like that, shipped from like somewhere. Like I said, it might have been cheap. I didn't look hard, but like it was like the first one I saw was just like set because it's not a US game. I think it's like
I ain't talking about. Yeah, I ain't talking about.
So I was like, yeah, bro, we gonna hop on this PSN right quick, bro. It was on sale too, $2.99. Like, I was like early Christmas, bro. Like,
yeah, there you go. Here you go.
No, I can't. I recently came up with the same thing. My son, he wanted Guilty Gear Strive. I was like, okay, let's go look to get to the USB or NTSC version, freaking like $70 and shit. And
I sold a few of those. That's another one that's kind of holding the value pretty well.
Yeah, Peggy version. I think it was like $25. I was like, psh, there you go, son.
There you go.
You're not a collector. Get the hell out of here. No, it's funny. I went I went to holiday shopping with my son, and we were at Zia Records, and they had this Hyperkin GameCube to HDMI adapter, and he's had a GameCube sitting in his room for about almost a year now. He bought it on a whim, and he's just been sitting there, and he's never done anything with it because he hasn't had anything to hook it up. And he's like, Dad, I want this for Christmas. I was like, all right, let's go. So it's $30. Boom. I get home. We were sitting down on the couch. It's like, you know, the GameCube is pretty expensive to collect for. It's like, what? And he starts looking. He's like, hey, Dad, did you keep the receipt? And I was like, God damn it. So probably come Tuesday morning, I'll be in there with the receipt, exchanging it for whatever the hell he wants. But yeah, it is what it is.
Hey, get him some of them burnt games, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He's got a modded Wii, and it's got a bunch of shit on it already, and it's one of those Wiis that'll actually play the white Wii.
Yeah,
Play the GameCube. But so I was like, whatever, dude. But I should have just got him a. I'm just gonna start getting. What am I talking about? I have to get him some GameCube games for Christmas as well, but it's a little too late for that.
Expensive.
Yeah. All right. I announced when I started spamming the groups for this week's podcast. I announced that we're doing a giveaway, and I almost forgot. Thank God. So here's how the giveaway is going to work. If you would like to enter the giveaway, it's going to be for either a Switch game or a jacked up PS4 game?
5.
PS5 game.
Yeah, we
These
got
are brand
Scarlet,
new games.
we got Scarlet Symphony from Limited Run. That just came out. Castlevania, basically type game. And yes, I do feel bad, but it is jacked up from GameStop, but the game's perfectly fine. We got Air Twister. I showed him last week. There's a little tear in the case there and there. But rather than them sitting at my house doing nothing, let's give them away if anybody wants them.
All right, so you'll get your choice. So how's this? If you want to enter, just go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube. What is it? Video of this stream.
The chat.
No, not in the chat.
Are we doing it live or are we
comments.
doing it?
No,
What are we
we're not going to do it live. They're going to go in the comments of the YouTube video or the YouTube stream of the video. Just say say something. Just comment. Say comment. And you got to hit like. And then subscribe. You got to subscribe. Then you got to share it. You got to share it to your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. No, I'm kidding. Just
I
go.
was like, what the hell?
Just go
Get
in
up
the
your bank account, routing, account number,
Right.
social.
just go in the comments and just put a comment in. We'll gather up all the people who commented. We'll put their name in a hat and we'll randomly draw you and we'll send you the game.
We'll do a live next week. Next week, right?
Yeah, we'll just announce the winner next week. Or if you want to do it live next week, that's fine as well. But just go comment on there in the video, and you're in. And we'll assign you a number and spin the wheel, see what happens.
Now I gotta stay up all night making 100 figure counts.
Yeah, I don't care, man. Each one of those counts as a view. So yeah, let's go for it.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Air Twisted.
Air Twisted.
It's the only version like that with that little tear right there,
Yeah, exactly. Rare.
They're both still sealed though, just so I mean, what am I gonna do? Throw it out? I mean, come on.
Nah. I was on Heck and Steve's Discord server and I won a game. It was supposed to show today, but for some reason they're still fucking with it over at the post office. So I was going to show them. Hopefully it'll be here by next week. We'll see what happens. But it's in town. I've been tracking it. So thank you to Heck and Steve. I was hoping to show it on the show tonight, but
thank you, Heck and Steve. I won something too as well. So I want a gift card from him. So I appreciate that. I got a PSN gift card. So I don't know what game I'll get with the money. I was tempted to get Alan Wake 2, but I said fuck that because I'm not supporting that until they make a physical disc. So I gotta figure out what I want to get. So.
Yeah, Doc will burn you a copy, and
Tonight, boy, you have it by
Yeah.
Christmas. I promise you.
Exactly.
all right. Let me see. Any
Oh, we
other?
got. What about
order?
We didn't. Well, James already showed his, but I mean, I spent the last 2 days doing my research for fucking Christmas games.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
we didn't talk about Christmas games.
Because I only own the
But
one.
James already showed
and,
it.
So what are you
And I know
playing?
you didn't
Sean?
play
You
it.
mentioned it. I did play it. I played it last year. It's not the game's not going to change.
Sean, what'd you play for the Christmas? What Christmas
But
game?
crap, I gotta find a Christmas game. So I've been playing Cthulhu Saves Christmas.
How
Is
is
that the
it?
one?
I
Did
gotta
you say
say,
you
it's
fell
actually
asleep?
pretty fun.
Did you say you fell asleep during that game?
I'm an old man too, so no, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's very short. I'm almost done with it. I think it's only like a 4 or 5 hour game. It's a very traditional, like old style RPG. You know, like the art style and the way it plays the battle system and all that. I'm just playing it on easy mode because I just wanted to plow through it. And I mean, yeah, it's easy as all hell could be. So I'm interested to see what hard mode would be like. But yeah, 4 or 5 hours of an RPG, not that bad, you know. It's funny too. Yeah, it breaks the fourth wall. It's got some jokes and banter in it, and it's lighthearted, and it's pretty neat. I would
first
recommend
PS5 limited run game too.
Yes, it is limited run number 1.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, no. On YouTube the other day, I saw like a little Metroidvania like Scrooge game. I'm not sure what the name was. I gotta go back and look at it. It's like you play as like Scrooge going to like he's working with like the three ghosts, and they got him like doing
Oh,
like
really?
a little, yeah, they got him doing like a little mission. It's like a Metroidvania action. Kind of looks like you know like what is it? Blasphemous, kind of like that style,
Okay.
like you know. Yeah, so I mean, it looked pretty cool. Like I gotta go back and see what the name was.
Yeah, I'd be
But,
curious.
yeah, y'all should definitely look it up. I'm not sure if it's digital only or what it is. Like I said, I didn't. It was kind of one of those. I was about to go sleep and just had like the TV on. And it popped up, and I'm like, it was but yeah, it's definitely y'all should definitely look into it. Like I said, I don't know the name of it, but it's definitely it looks pretty interesting. Yeah, I think for Christmas I'm gonna play Die Hard though. Me and my girl, we had a whole like we almost
I watched that last night.
Yeah, we almost got the fist fighting. Like I don't hit her because I go to jail for like 30 years for fighting but she takes advantage of that and hits me. But like she was like Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, and I was like, bro, you will
It's
not
100% a Christmas movie.
you will not sit here in my face and tell me Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Bro.
Yeah. I got a question for you guys before we go. I put a poll on Twitter the other day, but what do you consider? Do you consider Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?
That's a
And
Christmas.
we had that talk too, and she says she considers it both. I guess I consider it both as well. Like,
it's in the title. It's Christmas.
But the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. Before Christmas, the movie's about Christmas. The guys fucking up Christmas.
But it's Halloween time.
No,
yeah, exactly.
That's just where they live, and they're rapping. And the movie starts with them wrapping shit up on Halloween. All right, Halloween's done now, and then boom, Christmas is the next.
I mean, that's like living in Compton and making a New York documentary. I mean, like what is it?
the movie came out. It came out in October too. It came out in October.
Yeah. To prepare for the Christmas season.
Nah, I think it's a Halloween. What do y'all think? AJ thinks what? AJ thinks he says both.
No, it's a Christmas movie. He's playing Halloween. He's dressed up as Santa Claus.
We played the game. Me and her played the game back on Halloween because the game is like supposed to be like a sequel to the movie.
The PS2 one.
The PS2 game, yeah. You know what I mean? And so we played it, and we played it Halloween Day. It was like when kids went to sleep and everything after trick or treating. Me and her went to the game room, put it. So I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Halloween, I guess. If I had to pick one, like I like to say both, but if I had to pick one,
I could.
Well, you're both wrong.
I can make Christmas cookies in March, but it doesn't make it fucking St. Patty's Day. No, it's just Tim Burton was just double dipping on that one. If you know what I mean,
Oh,
can't
for
blame
sure.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna get 2 motherfucking holidays.
Better start a fight with this one. Christians against the pagans.
Yeah.
We're not. I was gonna say we're not going there. That's too many sacred cows. Oh man, but anyway,
you gotta get me off here. I'm sort of fucking fired somebody. You'll lose 1,000 viewers every time I come on.
I'll take 1,000 viewers if we can lose them. I don't give a fuck.
For real.
We'll lose 3 people anyway. Save our audience.
I can burn you some more.
Right.
Well, Doc, thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for talking about
thanks
you.
for coming on, Doc.
Definitely. I had fun. Glad I got to come.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to
Definitely.
plug,
Very
Doc?
nice to meet you, Doc.
Where can people find
You too, man.
They can find you on the Collectors of America group.
Collectors of America page. You can go to go to Facebook, type in Doc High. It can't be too many people that's gonna jump up when you type that name in. But
is Doc High your real? Is that your birth given name, or is that this? Oh, there it is, Doc.
there it is.
There you go.
Yeah,
whether it's birth given or not, it's on his neck, so it makes it
so
official.
it's official. You know what
It's official.
You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be one of them Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm a fool guy right now.
I had a friend of mine. He tattooed his name in Old English letters on his arm. I was like, what? Was that in case you get amnesia or some shit? What the fuck?
I'm a conceited motherfucker. I got my name tattooed on me probably like 10 times. Like I'm not. It's not. I literally can name. Like every time I go to a tattoo shop, I'm like, I'm going to get a tattoo. My girl's like, what are you gonna get? I was like, I don't know, maybe a dragon or some shit, maybe a comet falling or some shit like that. As soon as I get in the chair, he's like, what can I get for you, boss? I was like, Doc. Just put Doc somewhere. Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
It's funny. I got James and Sean's name tattooed on my ass. So that's funny.
Yeah, I saw that. It's nice.
I think like the best thing ever is like Doc isn't my original name, but like I just long abandoned my the only people that call me my actual name, you know what I mean, is like my mom, my dad, and my girl. She was like, I would never call you Doc ever. So she went and got a she went and got a tattoo. She went and got a tattoo on her butt. And I came on, and I was like, "What?" So she was like, "I got a tattoo," and it say Doc's girl. And I was like, "I thought you'd never call me." And she just, her face, she was like, "Oh, I fucked up."
At any rate, well, thanks for coming on, Doc. I wish you and your family a Merry Christmas. Hope everything works out fire.
I appreciate it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
I told Sean you couldn't say Merry Christmas because
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever.
What do white people eat on Christmas? Like, what do y'all like? Y'all what's Watergate salad? What's it called? Like,
what the fuck? Watercress? I don't know.
I don't know. The shit with the
watercress sandwiches.
Shit with the grapes and raisins in it and shit.
No, we are having my girlfriend's making enchiladas.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
I know there's like an Italian thing where it's like they got to eat like 20 fish or something. I don't eat fish, so I don't know about that. That's like on Christmas Eve.
20 fish.
Yeah, they make 20 fish and they have to eat it. I don't know. I don't eat fish, so I don't know anything about it.
Yeah,
I dated a girl once that did that. I said I'm not going that night.
Yeah,
yeah, that's pretty much what I'll eat.
Oh, well, being Mexican.
That might not be a black person thing. That might just be a New York thing. You said you're from New York. I'm from New York.
Yeah. Grab me a sweet potato pie, and
yeah. Start the day off with a bagel or something. Good to go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's just took a weird turn. But anyway. Good night, everybody. Hold on. I gotta do the outro. Here we go. Let's see if I can get it right this time. All right. Good night, everybody.